Alrighty, folks, here we are for the D23 Epcot release. And so we're giving a little bit as far as our thoughts and feedback on what we found out over the weekend at D23. And so Epcot Future World, it got some TLC, some much needed TLC.
It did.
So first big thing that we found out, or not the first, but one of the big things that we found out was the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction that's going to be coming to Ellen's Universe of Energy, and I'm happy about that. Excited. Ellen's needed to go. It just it served its time.
We love Ellen. We love Bill. But you gotta go.
You gotta go. I'm sorry about it. And so we don't really know what this new ride is going to be, but it seems like it's going to be housed in the same building. So at times they were doing some height balloons where we thought maybe they were going to do a demo on the building, but it looks like they're going to, whatever they're designing, they're going to house it in the original framework there. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
It could.
I'm excited to see.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I mean, new rides. They get me. Yeah. They get me excited.
New rides replacing things I don't like excite me. New rides replacing rides I'm very attached to.
That's true. Because now it adds more attractions to the park. Like for me at Epcot, there's like 2 attractions.
Mm-hmm. And that also makes it very, very difficult to get fast passes for the rides you actually want to go to. Because you can only get 3 and they're all, leveled out. So you can't get Soarin' and Frozen. Not that I would. Just saying, you can't do it.
Yeah,
so it'll help with that. Spread out which fast passes you can get.
Crowd control. We're all about crowd control. But yeah, so we're looking forward to that. Nothing released yet about open dates and again no details, but at least we know Ellen's out, Guardians are in, and we're happy about it.
Yeah.
And so right next door to there, kind of it looks like it's going to be in the festival pavilion. Is going to be a space-themed restaurant. Yeah. And that looks pretty groovy.
It looks really cool. So it, really reminded me sort of Coral Reef where you just have a huge wall that becomes something else. So instead of the seas, you're going to have these huge screens looking out into space. So again, Disney theming, you're actually going to be in this place, this case, space.
Space case.
And what I'm also excited about, because I don't know if anyone knows this, but Morimoto Asia is one of my all-time favorite restaurants on Disney property. And the people that are in charge of that restaurant are going to be in charge of this restaurant. So the food's going to be poppin'.
Yeah, it's going to be good food. That the same company that does Morimoto, along with quite a few other restaurants on Disney property, they're coming in, and they're coming in hot.
Yeah.
Possibly cold, though, because it's in space, and it's cold out there.
Well, the sun's hot.
Yeah. Depends on how close we get. But yeah, here's again, I'm wondering the kind of food. Like, are they going to serve food? This is where we might get food that's vacuum sealed.
Yes.
But I can't imagine.
Probably not. But I'm thinking more
but maybe a dessert.
No, I'm thinking more of the new cooking techniques where they're making foams and things like that. Different mousses. Yeah, with nitrogen. So kind of really reminds me of the Food and Wine Festival when you're looking at the new cooking techniques and things like that. So
dude, they're definitely doing liquid nitro desserts.
No doubt about it, because you're gonna have that steam and it's gonna be
woo! I'm in space. For that. Okay, all right, and
asteroid just landed in my food.
I think the tables look pretty futuristic, things like that. I think the wait staff is going to be pretty cool, and then it's going to be just pretty much panoramic screens of outer space, and so it's going to be it's going to be good dining,
ceiling to floor. So
because especially outside of the countries at Epcot, other than Coral Reef, and I mean, I guess you could say Garden Grill and Sunshine Terrace. I mean, there's not a whole lot of options for food at Epcot outside
But if you're
of the
a really big Epcot fan, you are going there to eat in the countries.
Right.
So this is going to be good for the families with the younger children that don't want to spend as much time in the countries and give them a really good quality meal that's not back in the countries.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And so segueing from space to space... A little transition there. We're just gonna stay out. We're just gonna stay hovering out there.
Float a little over.
So Mission Space is getting a nice little update as well. So the orange, more intense version of Mission Space is going to be getting some. They're going to be getting the increased resolution,
sharper image, so you actually feel
increase that resolution on the screen. So some updated screens. That'll be the same as far as the mission, but then the mission is going to change for the green team.
Yes.
So the green team, less intense. You're not going to be getting those G-forces, but this is going to be more of like a soaring around the globe type, soaring around planet Earth. Yeah. So I think that's actually a really good idea because one, increases rideability, which, as always, I love it. But now I think that place is going to get aligned because you're going to have people that obviously want to see the new resolution at first, and then they're going to get back in line because, hey, let's check out what the green side's offering. Yeah. And people love Soarin'. So
people love Soarin', so maybe that's kind of what gave them that spark to do this.
Which finally, they're learning. Learn from the people.
I know. I was getting really worried that it might close because there's never a line here. But hopefully this helps it and it can stay, especially now that they have the restaurant there. It's more, initiative to make sure it stays.
Right. Yeah, it kind of seals that lock and key style there. But other news out in World Showcase territory. So the China Pavilion is going to be getting a new Circle Vision show, which is going to add to the experience there without a doubt. So that'll be a nice addition for them.
And not only will they have new scenes, they're getting new screens. Didn't mean to rhyme there.
Scenes and screens.
And it is going to be based off of the Soarin' screen, so it's going to be seamless. So 360 seamless screen. Pretty excited to see what that's like.
Yeah, it should be cool. I agree because the old video was kind of dated, and those screens looked like they had about 30 years of dust on them. So. Yeah. Way to blow the dust off there, Disney. Nicely done. But last big, which again, this one I'm very excited about too.
Pumped.
France Pavilion. What's coming?
So, I'm not only excited about this ride, but the location of this ride. I've always wondered, what does the back of the Eiffel Tower look like? So, this is going to be behind the Eiffel Tower, and it's going to be a Ratatouille ride.
It sure will.
4D, the same one that's over in Disneyland Paris. You're going to be running through the kitchen. You're, shrunk down to Remy size, running through the kitchen, escaping the evil chef. Can't wait to, it's 4D, so you're going to smell all the good food in case you didn't smell enough of it in the bakery. And I'm just so excited for this one.
Yeah, this ride looks awesome. It's trackless. So it's really new technology as far as getting that cart to understand where things are in space, and it's going to be a good one. Everything I've heard about people that have gone on it in Disneyland Paris, nothing but rave reviews. So I'm pumped for this, and bringing in attractions into the World Showcase. I know they want to try and keep the IPs out of it, but I feel like there's certain IPs that I'm fine with, and this one just fits smack dab into French, and I'm excited for it. It's gonna fit well. I
hope that it kind of also gets them to get the Ratatouille restaurant that's also in Disneyland Paris eventually.
Yeah, I think so.
So maybe if this is very successful, we can see that in the future, and that's also really cute because it is like you're shrunk down to mouse size, so it's not really high end. It's more like, like the little drink umbrellas is actually the table umbrella because you're the size of a mouse.
Right. Yeah, I'm hoping to see some more things being released with Epcot also. So, there were a few rumors out there circulating that we did not see come through, which I was a little frown face sad to not hear. But I know a couple of the countries that were rumored was either maybe Brazil or the Philippines getting a permanent home at the World Showcase, which I was really pulling for Brazil. But we didn't get that. But that doesn't mean that it might not be coming.
Right,
sometimes you don't want to play all your cards at once.
Exactly, and they had a lot to release. So give them a little bit of time. And look, Pandora took them 28 years.
Yeah, that's true. So. We got to breathe a little bit. But hopefully pavilions are coming. What else I'd like to see is do something different with Journey into the Imagination, like we've been hearing. There's been some talks of maybe bringing Inside Out to that, but you got to keep Figment though. I know a lot of people they don't really care about Figment too much anymore, but he's Epcot's mascot. We need him around.
You know what? If they got rid of Gliding and got a new sponsor, maybe they could get that new pavilion.
Well, on the rendering, so let's talk about that artist rendering that we saw of Epcot. So. We also didn't hear about the Leave a Legacy tiles, or tombs, I guess is what we'll call them. They look like tombs. So those, we didn't hear what's going on in the foregrounds there after the turnstiles. But in that rendering, it looks like there's going to be some changes to Future World. It looks like Innoventions are gone.
Bye Electric Umbrella.
Goodbye Electric Umbrella. Thank God.
You said you had a sad face about no pavilion. I have a sad face about Mouse Gears.
Yeah, but I think see, Mouse Gears, I think they have to have a huge merchandise store somewhere. So they're gonna it might not be called Mouse Gears, but it's gonna be the same store just somewhere else. But it does look like they're kind of opening up that space and bringing in some new buildings possibly from that rendering. But who knows? Yeah. You know how accurate
the only thing that's good about that is possibly Electric Umbrella leaving and possibly Starbucks
Peace out.
Leaving Disney.
Oh, and Club Cool, because we don't want your aspartame.
Yeah, but we talked about this.
I know,
they might not have aspartame.
No, they do for sure. Come on now. Maybe some of them don't.
Also, they might revamp the Fountain of Nations.
Possibly.
It might look a little more futuristic. So
they should get some more. They should bring the nations back with some more water.
Yeah,
let's get some more water in there.
We need your water.
Yeah, but some of those nations are low on water. Not a lot of them.
Not the ones. Not the ones that are there.
No, yeah, maybe Morocco, but that's the only one.
Yeah, we'll just find a camel.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that's Epcot. Let us know what you thought about all of the news that came out from D23 here. And as always,
follow us on Instagram. All things parks.
We're there. We're there daily. Trust us. We wouldn't lie to you.
We look good.
Well, there's a lot of photos where we're not even in, so those are the ones that we look really good in.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah, because you just don't know how we're looking. Yeah. So just trust us that we're looking good. But anyways, like us below, subscribe, comment. We're going to be here, as always, on a weekly basis, bringing you new material, and we can't wait to bring out some more coming up. So always stay tuned, and we will talk to you next time. Peace out.